Can go on light. Why? Why everywhere gone dark? Jesus Christ! Oh, wow. This weather. Just 4 after 4. Everywhere dark. Oh, they can't make a hand like this. Oh, yeah. So guys, I don't carry another gist come. Make I play, make my hair smoke for here. I don't tire.
Personality. When you see Prime Boy, what they call Prime Boy, Jalatile, you know, Ojagidi, but Mohbad na quiet guy where they go in JJ way. You understand? So probably na waiting happen with that. You know, so at times it's difficult. You go see sit down myself. Some okay. If you still they gather myself, when I go remember when I did university days, when I did that days, you know. I can't remember. You get one girl where you did that time. Oh boy, the girl they do you know. So you understand. So even Baba, maybe allegedly myself. Okay. Once not they give belly. Okay. No, let us analyze it.
That was quite bad. Were you legally married? Yes. We had traditional marriage. Okay, traditional marriage. Yes. Okay. We're not legally. So it's just.
Did you hear that? We are not legally. Did you hear that?
The traditional marriage was not even complete. The traditional marriage.
No, traditional introduction then do.
The way I even understand it, it was not a traditional marriage because a traditional marriage has steps. I think the first step is introduction.
Bro, some of us like this, yeah, we undergo the 3 processes. We do introduction, we do engagement, yes. We do courts, we do church. So we know the procedure. You understand? What they did was they had an introduction.
Your daddy, you remember our friend aristocrat state that there are three elements of traditional marriage.
Now your friend, no, they can't come as my friend. I beg.
My friend.
You say you remember our friend. No, they our friend. They say that your friend.
Now what are talking?
You say your friend.
But my friend now. I can't remember my friend.
You say our friend. Don't say our friend. You are talking already.
Santos ẹjọ tó lẹ fi mí lẹ lẹni báyìí sí.
Báyọ̀
I did drop you.
You won't press my name.
Yes, so I will press on you.
Element of traditional marriage.
Olomo Sinu can see my friend now. Comment section, hey, nice.
Comment section,
what nice.
Nice at all. And you know the funniest thing, even here, listen to her again. Listen to her.
That was quite bad. Were you legally married? Yes. We had
Yes. Yes.
That was quite bad. Were you legally married? Yes. We had traditional marriage. Okay, traditional marriage. Yes. Play again. That was quite bad. Were you legally married? Yes. We had traditional marriage. Okay, traditional marriage. Yes. Okay. We're not legally. So it's just
we are not legally. It was just she later corrected herself. Yes. And she said we are not legally. It was just the people in the studio was trying to tell her that the same way Tolani or Redaft told her that bàbá ò ní kíni láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ DNA. That's the same way they are telling her here.
That was my right dad. That was my dad. Were you legally married? Yes. We had traditional marriage. Okay, traditional marriage. Yes. Okay, we're not legal. It was just traditional marriage.
Everything about her na fake.
Yeah,
Most of fake. Most of
them will give their own brothers out to.
They know that.
They won't allow such their own family members to go through what Mohbad went through. They won't accept.
100%. You're right, bro. You're right.
Of course I am, yeah. Yeah. So,
what's the console? Of course I am.
I went to the farm because I am, yeah. Yeah. So, traditional marriage. Okay, traditional marriage. Yes. Okay, we don't legal. It was just traditional marriage. I went to the farm because I am, yeah. Yeah. So, at first, when this DNA narrative came out, I told you, like I said before, I called you. I wasn't talking about it. I was trying to talk about something else entirely. And it was, I saw you guys in an interview talking about the DNA. And I was like, at first they said because the Nigerians wanted hits. Okay. Later he moved to saying my husband's friend told him that he only had sex with me once. Like, why would I tell him I'm pregnant? That once one sex can never lead to pregnancy and all that, to pregnancy and all of that. Meanwhile, this same person that you said told him these things did not follow us back home. Away. That was the person that fought with him at the show. So how come this same person is the one insisting? I told you because the same person did not go to the house with us. It was just me, my husband, his brother, and the other team members. And he has found a way of convincing people that this DNA is one way or the other linked to my husband's demise. Because I know Nigerians,
this get the
so like work on their emotions. Do you understand? It's just few people that would think outside the box. Do you understand? No, and he's been trying to convince people in one way or the other, saying I'm promiscuous, I'm this, I'm that, and most people do not even know that he was even the one.
I could have flipped this place for a one-off payday, but now it's a £50,000 per year profit engine.
That wanted this baby. I mean, my father-in-law just left me and my husband. We were too young. Yeah. I got pregnant when I was 23 years. But most people do not even know this same man fasted with me, my husband, and himself for 7 days. Yes, you were pregnant. We went to different places. He took me to mountains, churches. Like he gave me so many things to eat and drink.
Hey, wow, Baba was implicated. You know, go from go there. What's implicated?
Do you understand how you can get that? Yes. Because I don't know. I was just insisting that the Holy Spirit.
If you say they do you once and Baba they complain say once no fit do you, and you they try sell the narrative say once do you, so why would they carry you round the mountains, round the valley before you do the Oyun Duro? I don't understand. Oh God.
That I should get pregnant, and there is a reason for it. And
Okay. So yes. So there are lots of controversies and allegations against the bullying of your late husband by the former record label, Mandy and Sam Larry. Can you enlighten us more on that? Can you speak on that?
Yeah, the truth is on the media. Like, I know that one you would have seen it. Yeah. So it is on the media, and I feel like one way or the other, he should get justice. Do you understand? Because bullying is not
like to you. What would you like?
They should pay for everything. His killer, the people that bullied, everything. They should pay for it. Like that is the only thing that can give me closure right now.
What do you mean by pay?
Yes, like they should, like legally. Bullying is not. It's a criminal offense in a legal way. So I feel like what that does.
Bully is a criminal offense in a legal way. Add it to your dictionary. Bully is a criminal offense in a legal way.
feel like that should be punished for it. Yeah. And when we all did, the nurse that injected my husband, so and the guy that he fought at the show, one way or the other, I feel like we should pay for it. So
now she's telling us indirectly from this interview that the nurse now buying husband, then prime boy will fight his husband, may himself pay for him. Meanwhile, she also fought the husband. According to eyewitnesses, she was the one that fought the husband last. We don't know why the court eye is blind on this witnesses' statement out there. But it is what it is. You can all see the hand. We've seen the unseen hand in this case. We saw how the police investigated. We saw how the coroner inquest went through. And we are seeing how the DNA matter is going on. The same hand that is controlling this thing.
Okay, so now speaking on that DNA, don't you think that have you granted the request to your father-in-law
since last year?
Okay, so the results are out on it.
He didn't do it. He has stopped he doesn't want anything. He's still not interested in it anymore.
Whoa, but you done it because
Bio Billion, I know you said Baba is not interested in DNA.
When Baba is not interested in DNA anymore, he doesn't even want to do it.
Choose Lagoon.
See, lawyer to something integrity Lagoon who are stake people want integrity to that.
And you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it.
Of course I will. It is a must because of my child.
Yes.
I don't want the stigma to
also shocks people up.
Exactly. Yeah, yes, for sure. I feel like, I don't blame people because, if I was not in this mess too, and listening to everything that my father has been saying, it is convincing one way or the other. So I wouldn't blame people that's been out there trying to defend my baby and bully him because they are acting on based on what they've heard. Do you understand? And I feel like the only thing I can just do to even my husband to be at peace with me is to clear that little boys, that innocent babies, out of this mess. But now my father-in-law seems uninterested because it's really not.
So you can do it for you. You can do it for you. For you and the baby. Not so. No, but So I hear do it for you and all of that, but it will not be now. He has already put out. Yes, so she should. And the conversation online was that it has to be done with a witness, so as to guarantee that we know that this child. So even if she comes out and says, "I've done it and this is the document," so the same person can still say it's not true. Yeah. So it's not just about doing it for her because she knows which one of her child. It's now to do it to convince the other people and say, which is honestly, I feel for you. Yeah, they're going through a lot. Like I don't think you're too young to have gone through. Like you've lived the life. People have done 80 years on earth and they did not go through the battles you fought in the past few years. And I really, really feel for you because I just at the point in time I had to shut my mind towards the entire thing because it now became everybody was just jumping on it for trend without realizing the lives of those at stake. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you just
that was the when Baba went to
I hope that the family
Zara.
That was the woman that when Baba went to is this Arise or TVC, I guess.
TVC.
That was the woman that was questioning Baba Mohbad and that was that lady. That was it. was the one that is hitting Baba Mohbad on the head. Why did he do this? Why did he
wear his clothes?
Looking for faults where there is no fault. You say you wear his clothes. Okay, they say you do this. Okay, they say you drank tea there. Okay, they said you were asking for property. They said that you are bullying. This is the woman that was looking for. She was fault finding. She was hammering. She was hitting the man from outside. So fine, no problem. Okay, apply that same principle here.
No, they won't.
Double standards everywhere.
I supported you. I truly stood by you because really, it's you shouldn't have to be doing interviews everywhere to clear.
Left to me, I feel like left to me, I don't even have the mindset of doing interview. I'm just because I've been trying to be the bigger person in this situation. But the main reason I'm here is because of my husband and my child. Left to me, I'm fine. But I know who I am. Do you understand? And I feel like a lot of people are entitled to their opinions, and none of their opinions can change who I am. I know me, they don't know me. Do you understand? But I feel like that innocent baby doesn't deserve all of this that's been going on. And also my husband, he has been at the mob for 17 months now.
Yeah, so what's holding the barrier?
Yeah, so that, and also, you know, that little baby too, in one way or the other, it needs to live a free life. Do you understand? That stigma needs to be cleared off. Because that is one thing that will make me a mother. You know, do you understand? That is my child, and I'll go any lengths to make sure that
Take a quick one.
that's still here.
As long as the government carry on what they are trying to do concerning that DNA test, if that's their method, that their, you know, manipulation goes through, we are still going to be asking you questions. That's all I want to say. We're still going to be asking you, because we have enough evidence to say, to confirm that that baby doesn't belong to you. You cannot come and deceive the baby.
Yes. It's not even, you see, she just said it right there, that they want to take away the stigma. You see, when VDM came out, and VDM shed a lot of light on the DNA, we may have stopped uploading Liam's pictures online anymore. You see, Liam is growing up now, you know, so people will begin to see that, already Steve, we never ever see Mohbad's face for this picky, what they saw, you know, because since the time that VDM came out and this whole DNA is going on, she has kept the boy's picture away from social media. So they are looking for a way to validate his presence again on social media. They want to take, according to her now, take away the stigma so she can begin to project herself and her son as, you know, I love her stuff. And I was surprised that even the court was even putting a lover behind her name, despite the fact that the family has fight against that. It shows the biasness.
The corona inquest is on hold. And it was not.
Don't forget that it was the same court that pronounced her next of kin.
One of my father-in-law supported that made sure that the whole thing should be honored because she said she got to realize that my father-in-law has not been telling the truth, and she wants her own personal lawyer to go to the inquest to join the inquest. So I think their lawyers submitted an application to the magistrate court, and they said, and the lawyer told the magistrate that he wants everybody to come back. Like he wants the inquest to start all over again. So like it's been back and forth.
That's why it's on hold.
Yeah, that is why it's on hold. And my father-in-law is also aware of it. And I feel like he's in the position to
Find a way
because the woman is his supporter. Like the woman, like they are in a relationship, they are close. And I feel like if he wants to put a stop to it today, he knows what to do. All he has to do is just to talk to the woman. And you know, things will get somewhere. But he has refused to do it. If instead he's always going on interview, saying like blaming it on the government. And so many people believed him because he has been the only one talking. The government knows nothing about this. So it's just an individual.
Okay. So like the question on so many people's lips for clarity. And you know, did Mohbad, did he have a will? What properties are really causing all this rift? Are there royalties that you're receiving from his songs? Yeah. What are the sharing formulas? But people really want to, because it seems like this whole fight is centered around property, wealth, will. So can we have more clarity? Nigerians have more clarity on that. What exactly are they fighting for? Which property?
Thank you so much. Sorry. We need to see when you listen to her statement, there are lots of things you can pick from it. I greet everybody. Apologies. She said just to put Baba in the box, in the tight corner. She said Baba is putting all the blame on the government. And this is not the first time she's saying it. Baba is blaming the government. He's talking down on the government. And we already know that it's already the government. They are the government now. We know the government. So she's trying to let people see that this government don't take any shit. You need to do what you have to do. Why is she concerned with the government? If Baba is putting the blame, what is her business with the government? I don't know if you understand me. If Baba is blaming the government for where the situation has reached, how is that her own business?
Just part of the government.
They are the government. So they want them to take an action against Baba. That is what she's trying to say.
Yes. And Baba's interviews, the interviews that Baba is granting, sorry to interject, is probably putting the government on the spot. Maybe forcing them to.
Let's continue. Let's continue.
Yeah. What exactly? Are you getting anything with your song now? Since this whole thing.
Aside from the money people contributed for me after my husband came, I have not gotten anything so far. I feel like every empty I has been on hold the moment in time up to this morning. And I feel like the problem here is that my father-in-law wants to be in charge because he's everything. Yes, that is where that's the beginning because that was the real thing I knew that caused this whole thing. So my father-in-law wants to be in charge. You're speaking to a lot of people, my husband's friends, like everybody, my husband's lawyer and all of that. So you want to be in charge. And, people were just telling him to just hold on. This guy has a child. Can we just allow it to be done legally? So that is where the problem.
Okay, so did Mohbad, did he write a will? No, that's the
okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
Here is my concern. Because of this case being protracted for so long, there is the properties, the royalties, everything is now like until the case is resolved before you can now withdraw anything from it. What are you doing? Okay.
Here's a lawyer.
Okay, before the lawyer can then What are you doing personally to for work, for earning, to keep yourself together? How are you surviving?
No, first, no.
You can.
Did you guys hear what she said? That
she has a lawyer. Is that the same Bella Shmurda's lawyer?
Trying to say she's not really. She doesn't she doesn't have much keen interest about whatever the lawyer says, and it's your call.
Withdraw anything from it. What are you doing? Okay.
Here's a lawyer.
Okay, before the lawyer can then What are you doing personally to for work, for earning, to keep yourself together? How are you surviving?
No, first, no. He had a plan on getting me a salon. That was before his demise.
What are you doing? Do not see demise. What are you doing to it? God.
So said to his spirit then. To be well, after his demise, a lot of people has been there for me. My families, my husband's friends, like strangers, that's really been there for us financially, and But later on, I think after a year of his demise, some people really run from me. I have an online business now where I sell hairs.
Okay.
Yes, and so I've been it's been going well. Yes.
Yeah. So let me ask you about the relationship between you and your sister. Okay. You've been at loggerheads. What exactly happened, and are you people looking to resolve it anytime soon?
Yeah. So what happened is my father-in-law has been he has said so many things, and my.
Father-in-law ni.
láàrin wa àti Kàrímọ́ nǹkan tó bèrè yẹn kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wa àti Kàrímọ́.
My father-in-law has been he has said so many things, and my sister has been the one trying to counter him and all of that. So it got really worse to an extent that my father was saying it all around. I used to F around. I used to put substance in my husband's food and all of that. Yeah. So my sister, who happens to be, she's somebody that she get angry easily. Went on live to talk about it, trying to defend me, said my father-in-law, she was actually trying to defend me. And while doing that, she was really trying to talk about my husband being the cheating one and all of that. That is one thing that my husband and my child, I don't like it because it's not here to defend himself anymore. He's dead. So I feel like a reasonable person should at least say good things about him and not the bad ones.
A reasonable so Kàrímọ́ wà reasonable. Oh my God, Kàrímọ́ to jẹ sọ. Lord of Wummi, Kàrímọ́ jẹ sọ.
My husband is not an angel. He has one or two things. He has his own side, but I feel like
not put it out there when it's
exactly. It's dead. So people need to hear beautiful things about him and not the other way around. Yeah. So before then, I actually called her and I told her to please, that she should not interfere in all of this. I actually begged her to please not say anything. In fact, she should not even answer my father-in-law. It's not because I don't have anything to say, but because I'm just trying to be the bigger person in this situation. And if I should reply to everything that's been said, this whole thing would have become more messy. So I feel like my silence is just the best. Yeah. But she did not answer, so she went all out for my father-in-law to reply him. And she just she was now talking about my husband. Like my husband is the one giving me the infection and all of that. And and it just sits well with me. So I had to do a disclaimer on my Instagram story, and she got mad. She said I embarrassed her publicly. In fact, she even cried. I just did I never knew. Exactly. So, I was just trying to look after my husband. And
but there are speculations that while the Mohbad was...
Sorry, quickly, let me attend to this person, Ara Emmanuel. You said you have a message, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Message, and I don't want to do this for any reason. And I just want to say this the way God has sent me to say it.
Okay.
Anytime Tiberia Mohbad batito.
Okay.
If you are Mohbad fún ilẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ pa Mohbad wọn fẹ́ kó rí ìdájọ́ ní gbogbo ọ̀nà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣùgbọ́n kí bàbá Mohbad gbìyànjú. Wọ́n lè gbọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ lè má gbọ́. Èmi ò ń ṣe pastor, I'm not getting anything from this.
Okay.
Kọ́ máa sìn Mohbad sílẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀lú Èkó mọ́. Kí gbogbo ẹ̀dá ènìyàn tó nípìn nínú bí Mohbad ò ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ rí ìdájọ́ kọ́ lè bá jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wọn forever. Tó bá ṣe é ṣe kàn sí ọmọ yẹn sílùú wọn lẹ́kìtì. So simple message tí mo ní nìyẹn.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I'm sure Baba is listening. We have people around that they are listening to it, and they will deliver the message. Thank you. Let's go ahead.
It's two of you. Your relationship was more like cat and mouse. Yeah, so let me start by asking, what sort of relationship did you have with him? Was it a loving relationship? Were you people fighting back to back?
It was a loving relationship. My husband have never had a physical fight. No, like we're a young couple. Most marriages are no relationship is perfect. And you will not learn. I'm actually dating an artist, so it is a lot. But we used to disagree to agree, and most times whenever he does something to me, as my father-in-law is actually my friend, so I always call him. So I don't like this is actually using the case now. So whenever he does something to me, I will just call, hey, Daddy, your son has done this and that. My father-in-law will come all the way from Ikorodu to beg me. She has a really good relationship. So this is really when I got pregnant, I think I got to the hospital 2 weeks after the fasting and this thing. When I called him, he came all over from Ikorodu. He made stew for me.
Báyọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀bá confam ṣé bàbá ṣe ọbẹ̀ fún Wùmí nígbà tí ó lóyún oṣù méjì ìyẹjọ́.
Notice pé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ, she is the best person in the world. Òun ò ní fault láyé yìí o.
No.
Ọmọ náà kò ever sọ pé ibi tóun ti jẹ̀bi kan lélẹ́yìn. Everybody. Almost fault every other person, but she is the best.
You don't carry more, go more first.
No, I would say the good things that he has done for me. Do you understand? And I feel like the reason for our issue is because he feels like I betrayed him in one way or the other, just because of my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is you know became close to if I did anything wrong to him.
But why all these women they say, as all of them come together, what happened?
I betrayed him in one way or the other, just because of my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is you know became close to if I did anything wrong to him, as a father, I should have called you. And even if you want to discipline me, I don't like you shouldn't go to his grandchild. Like it's it is awful. Do you understand? The fact that he literally did this whole thing to even try to he didn't even spare that little baby. That is what I am.
You wasn't thinking about him.
Yes, I knew that. Okay, one way or the other, I feel like, oh, I'm supposed to at least talk to him before making some move, like maybe trying to be on good terms with my mother-in-law and all of that. Because it was just me and him. My mother-in-law is just like, we are not really.
And men have the tendency to be jealous like that.
Exactly. Yes. And when my mother-in-law came into the spirit, it was not even me. It was his child that willingly forgive her. So my mother-in-law was trying to, like, maybe we sideline him. Sure that we did carry him along with him.
The family, this one is family.
Yes, but let me comment, right? So, I hear from even what you're saying, even with the quarrel, I can still hear the love you still have for your father-in-law and the love you have for your late husband. I can still see that.
Love kill you there. Shut up. Love kill you there. Okay. Mommy, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Bayos, Sanoluatosi, the Titus Taylor, Dr. IOS, and comment section. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me mute it now.
Okay. When it comes to family, I just feel like that when you think about the things you miss about your husband and the relationship you had with your father, which I'm sure you also miss, have you also tried to now be the bigger person to call him aside?
Now, look at the presenter. You are telling somebody, not being the bigger person to Baba Okoye. And these people do they even have sense? Well, anyway,
and show him that love, because sometimes, like what Tom said here, like sometimes jealousy, and when we miss somebody, when we feel betrayed by someone that's close to us, all we need is just a hug and that love. So I
of that love. I called him. I actually that day, like, why are you doing this to me and your grandson? And of course, I was like, why do I have to take Liam to my mother-in-law's place? What does my mother-in-law?
That's the root of the matter.
In fact, my got on for me lori by. I called him. Why do you have to do this to your grandson? As in the audacity to feel paro, as in the efficacy of the lies, as in the tenacity of the lies. As family
Does she not have those recording when she was calling and pleading with Besita now? She going to go evidence lo man need. So let her bring the evidence that she actually pleaded with Baba.
Only another Baba no plead the phone. Come on, oh God. Let's finish. Is that what?
Baba Liam no bebe.
Baba Liam no
So I was like, Daddy, I did that because Mama has been the only one asking of Liam. You never did this. You're just going online to talk bad about me and Liam. I asked him again, like, what do you want from me? Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, is there anything? And he was like,
Well, I thought switching broadband would be a real mission, but it wasn't at all.
Then it was like, if I'm ready to, like, now you know that a lot of have called me to tell me what you want, and I said yes. And truly a lot of people called me, my dad, my mother, my husband's friend, my mother, and the rest. Like, yes, and I told him that they called me and he said, if I'm ready to agree to whatever he says, then there's no problem that he will stop.
Okay, so what does he want?
Like, it's just the property, like he wants to be in charge.
Yeah. But tell us, let's talk more about Mohbad. And I like how you said, now that he's dead, many people should talk more about the good things that he's done. There are other things that, or dreams that he had, that if he was alive, he would have fulfilled, that he shared with.
Let us hear the dreams.
There are so many dreams, a lot. And part of it is, his child. He wanted Liam to be out of the country. Like, he doesn't want Liam to grow up in this country. I think he knew what would happen here. And secondly, he had a plan. He had a plan on releasing his album January last year. He died September 2023. Last year, January. He already has the name for the album. The album name is Liam.
Okay.
And he has so many plans. His father, like, he wanted to...
Album name, yeah.
And he has so many plans. His father, like, he wanted to establish his mother as well. Like, he already has the name for the album. The album name is Liam.
Okay.
I want the video go. Someone in here.
This is the album name, Liam.
Yeah, man.
So she didn't say light too. She didn't say mole.
You didn't say because Mohbad said lights. Mohbad said lights.
She said the Liam. Maybe I go ahead, but
January last year. He died September 2023. Last year, January. He already has the name for the album. The album is Liam.
Okay.
And he has so many plans. His father, established his mother as well.
See, I'm telling you that if in this DNA, if Baba Mohbad slack in this DNA, what she will do is, and maybe it comes out positive and all those things, she's going to immediately, all the remaining of Mohbad's album, she's going to be putting it Liam 1, Liam 2, Liam 3, Liam 4. And, they're going to give some of those.
I saw that level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4.
I tell you, they're going to give some of those, because now, they'll be giving Adura some of those songs to be using in his album so that to prop his own album up, to get some traction in his album. Because some of the songs that Mohbad actually sang was not with Adura. Mohbad actually sang those songs on his own, with some other artists. But they will just cannibalize some of those songs and give it to Adura.
That doesn't look like a musician now. Adura was showing him, huh?
Exactly. That's why they have to put the narrative forward in that Adura interview to make Adura was sounding like he sings for Mohbad, he writes songs for Mohbad, so they can prepare the ground. So that in case you see Mohbad and Adura featuring, it is because Mohbad and Adura has already had some EPs. They've had some unfinished, music business in the past. Mohbad passed away. So they are preparing everybody's minds for it. So if I want to slack on this DNA, all the intellectual properties of Mohbad, all his music property, you see everything appearing in him. And Adura is not even seeing, he's not even reading between the lines. Because if they are saying that the next album is going to be Liam and all those things like that, so and Adura knows that Liam is not for Mohbad, what message are they trying to pass to Adura? They are passing a message to Adura that is just a placeholder in the modernization. That is, for now, he's just warming the benches. When the time comes and the document comes that is positive and all those things, they'll find a way to exclude him or to ostracize him or to keep him out of the whole, modernization deal. And to make Liam
because really and truly, if Liam is legit, he is the owner.
And not. Adura will learn the hard way.
On Tuesday, we're supposed to go to Ikoju. I was supposed to go to Ikoju on Monday to go with his mother to stock the rented up a shop that he rented for her. He had so many plans for the family. He had so many plans for his brother. He wanted his brother to also further more on his education, his music, and a lot of people has been there for him behind closed doors, like Olamide, Zlatan,
It's a lie. That's not why you took a 5-month-old baby to.
He had so many plans, It's just so unfortunate that they make it happen.
So, I'm still trying to look at the positives of what has happened.
Yeah.
When he passed, his music went
viral. Yeah.
People, I knew of a song, but I didn't even know who was that. Exactly. It was after that we now sort of found out that he was the one. So there was sort of like this inflow of a lot of attention towards him and everything.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're planning to do when all of this passes to keep his legacy? Like, what would be your ideal to maintain his legacy that it never gets forgotten?
Yeah, I feel like the first thing first is when the family is settled. Yeah. Because nothing can happen without the family in order. Nothing. Like there's nothing that anybody wants to try that will be successful.
True. Okay, so what do you think is settling? Because I'm here thinking a very young woman and
we have to is to Japa. First thing is to leave the country to settle somewhere else.
And at the same time, when Mohbad was alive, he accepted Liam as his son. And I'm trying to figure out the reason why others do not accept the guy as his son. Is it that when the family accepted him as it's just okay, just your father-in-law? And I was just saying you should still go ahead and do the DNA if you play a reputable place.
The question, what
settlement?
What would settlement mean for you?
I think settlement. Okay, I think maybe when my husband gets the right justice,
okay,
deserves,
okay,
and for the in-law, he should just, whatever you like, he should do the DNA because he's not ready for the DNA now.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't seem, so uninterested with the DNA. He should just do the DNA. In fact, he's free to do it wherever he wants to.
Okay.
He should just give me the permission to also do mine because he doesn't want it. He wants his own personal DNA to be the last.
Okay.
Yeah. So he should give me the permission to do my own personal DNA too.
Okay. Yes. He wants to be the DNA.
Himself without her involved.
Yeah. So I just want to have my own personal DNA
as well. Yeah.
Yes, I don't mind. You should take it anyway. I don't have anything to hide.
Okay, but you still do your own.
Of course, yes. I just want to have my own thoughts.
But we have to go down.
He knows about all of this, but I feel like he doesn't he knows. My father is 100%.
Thank you. Let's continue to deliberate. We don't hear what she talk. She don't talk say Baba feet. She too won't do her own. She said she would like to do us also. And if you see the document I posted earlier, which is from his lawyer back then, that they stated they wanted to do in Lagoon and Redison Hospital in Lagos, and on the 12th, by other grade number 12, the Guinea. So there's a phone Baba can bring his team and come and collect sample. Bye, are you there? Am I audible? Okay. Should be number 12, look at the second page here.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think it's number 12. Team of lawyers there. Yeah, call them team of lawyers there.
Team of doctors there.
Number 11.
And you're not surprised the drama that is now going on recently. Please, by your being in control, San Oluwatosin, please. Yeah, let's have turns. Erika's sorrow.
I'm gonna take in the next 15 minutes. I'm gonna be off too.
Don't worry, continue.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Ọjọ́ mẹ́ta o.
Ìjọ kan pẹ̀lú wa. Wọ́n lè kọ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta igi súnmọ́ igi náà.
Oh, that's on a lighter note. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo fẹ́ bi Wummi. Ṣé Wummi náà tún contest ṣé maternity ládẹ tó máa pè báyìí ni àbí paternity kò tí ẹ yé mi mọ́. Why tí Wummi náà tún ṣe fẹ́ tó náà tún ṣe lọ.
Tí ẹni maternity ló fẹ́ contest náà yẹn sìn.
Eléyìí tí mo bára ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ́rọ̀ yìí nǹkan o.
Ẹ jẹ́ serious o, for real.
Ó ń dà papọ̀ o. Ó ti ń dà papọ̀ o. Why? I don't understand. And okay, let's look at it the other way around. Why are they making this thing difficult for Mr. Aloba? If they do not have anything to hide, why are they making it difficult for him? Kò le jù And Milord, what Milord would have done, Onikaluku kan lo ṣe tiwọn, kí baba go do yours. Wherever you think is credible. Wummi, go and do yours wherever you think is credible. The court too should go and do their own. If they're thinking in their own right now that Baba does not have the right to ask for the paternity of his alleged grandson, because the way Boshin will see Baba does not have the right, it is the state government that has the right, and that is why they are saying, okay, credible. Hey Joe, they will not issue to credible. Since 1840, Timothy Lagos State, they will not issue to credible. They will not share, investigation will not share to Jade. Look at this SDP guy, the SDP one gubernatorial aspirant from Ondo State. As we speak, they're still playing games with the family. Even though evidence showed that Yawo àti àwọn mẹ́ẹ̀kan forensically, allegedly ni wọ́n pa man.
Allegedly, they transferred 50 million the night he died. To those accounts, they did an account forensics, and it has been determined. But it's an homicide case. Let me quickly remind you. You know that Sylvester Romy boy, that boy that died. They did 3 toxicology. The family did 2. The state government did 1. The family contested it. Under the same Lagos State, under the corona, they did 3. They did.
That's what I'm saying.
Because one Lagos State government did, Lagos State did. Wuru. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Wuru. Okay, is that not enough evidence? Leg is beginning to have K-leg. It will take the grace of God is going to let go like that easily. So he's going to put up some fight with them. So we might see some anyway, some maybe positive things come out of it. But aside from that, hey Joe, this man is not asking for too much. It is my own thing, and this is how I want to go about it. And what is this fight about? What is this pushback? The pushback is so much. And he's already giving her away. He's giving her away that is not Hilary Oluwa that owns Mohbad, that owns Liam. He's already giving her away because this fight is too much. And you want them to bury him. Yes, your okay, so your boyfriend, you want your boyfriend to go rest finally. Why are you making it difficult if you're not heartless? Why are you making it difficult? Even for your own sanity, you should be willingly. Why the back and forth, compromised from the judicial system, everywhere, corrupt. How long are we going to continue in this manner? Criminal case we're not even there yet. We don't know what the review is about. We don't know what Shotubi has got up her sleeves. She has given her report now. She's sleeping and waking up. She thinks that it's normal. She thinks she has done well. It's so shameful. And these same leaders, they travel out, their children go abroad to study, they come here for holidays, they come here for their medical, investigations and all sorts. They come here for treatments. And you cannot just do one little thing for your community, just one small thing. Give Mohbad justice, and let's use that as a litmus test. Sherry, sometimes when you're asking people to agitate, when they see some people, say, like the way we're doing for Livelihood now, some people will say, oh, Nisha, you're wasting your time. I'm just using this as an example, not like I'm holding it against them. If this gubernatorial aspirant's family had supported Mohbad, probably some people would have been standing up and speaking up for that guy. They probably would have been speaking up for him. But you see evil happening in the society, you keep quiet because it didn't happen to you. It has not affected any of your family. You think it can happen. Okay, come on, sort it out. You don't want to get involved because it has not happened to you directly. By the time it happens to you, then you begin to wonder. Oroburuku. Someone is asked you, say, go get you. You people asked for a court order. The man is gone now. He's asked for court order. He wants it done the right way. And I just want to say something here. Baba can hire and fire lawyers as he so wishes. If they're not doing what he to target, it is you that knows what you want. If a lawyer is not doing your right thing and not doing your bidding, you need to tell your lawyer, hell no. It's not a crime, it's not a big deal, and there's no shame in it. There's no shame in it. Until you get it right. One day, God will have mercy on you. One day, one day you in the right place. And not until then, you just continue to keep pushing. Don't let anybody call you liar. It is your right, your fundamental right. You are the father of Mohbad. You don't even need evidences. You don't even know if somebody I just want to cite an example. The Ajimobi in Oyo State. Would the government want to tell us that they're the one that will take the lead when that time comes? Because they're already, will. There is a will issue already on ground. And the children are not agreeing. They think that some children are Omali. So they want to know if truly it is their dad, if they are for their dad. And they're already going to court. So if they are going to court, I'm following that case. I'm following it keenly. Hey, Joe, she government we want to know when that time comes. Because they're kind of treating Baba Mohbad's one like a very, very special case. Like a very, very special case. Please, let me just mute for now. I've got a call. Thank you. 'Cause 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 'cause
So why is on here?